Welcome to this edition of Black Knight News. I'm Alexandria McKinnon.
And I am Jessica Moffit.
The Farmington business boom has been the big talk lately with the noticeable demolition to businesses on Karsh Boulevard. Black Knight News reporter Martha Schwalenberg has more information.
The City of Farmington's businesses has improved greatly, from grocery stores to shopping centers to fast food restaurants. Today I was able to speak to the mayor, Mitt Landrum, about the new and upcoming businesses in Farmington.
CVS bought the lot on the corner of the car wash and Washington Street, and they needed enough land. They're knocking down a house. They took the little insurance agency office and the car wash property, and they're going to be under construction this spring, and they're going to be, this fall we'll all have a CVS pharmacy there right at that corner.
With expansion comes new location. I asked the mayor about the businesses and where they will be going and what will replace them when they leave.
Well, the insurance operation was they had rented that out to, I think, a real estate firm, and I think they're just going someplace else. And the car wash is moving up the street. They're moving west on Karsh to a little house that was down there that's been knocked down, and it's not far away from Pizza Hut. It's just kind of right in front of the Country Mart food store. You'll see there's an empty lot there, and they should start construction pretty soon on moving the car wash down there. Menards keeps telling us they're going to start in the springtime. Now, there are only 2 stores in the Menards chain that are farther south than we are. Menards is actually a Wisconsin company. They're located up near Green Bay. And so for them, springtime is like May. We keep telling them, wait a minute, springtime, you could start in February around here. So we're thinking maybe April, we'll see some dirt start being moved around. They've had preliminary plans into our Public Works Department for quite a while, but they haven't been back in with the final plans yet to ask for a building permit. So, I'm thinking probably what we would call kind of mid to late spring is probably when they're going to start work on that.
In the next upcoming months, you will expect to see the CVS pharmacy, a second factory diner location, and the relocation of the auto spa car wash. With these new businesses coming to town, the city expects to have more tourists and funding for the community. Reporting from Karsh Boulevard, I'm Martha Schwalenberg for Black Knight News.
Thanks, Martha. On Tuesday, the Farmington R7 Board of Education held their monthly meeting where they recognized a featured teacher and a Heartland hero. Lincoln Intermediate's Randi was recognized as the featured teacher and received appreciation from the school's principal, who stated that Farrow works diligently to promote academic success among her students and described her as an amazing teacher who always provides a positive, friendly environment. Jason Buchanan was recognized as this month's Heartland Hero for his donation of time and labor. He is a manager at Hood's Home Discount Center, and with the help of his Hood's team, has made multiple donations of furniture, safety supplies, and time.
The Mineral Area College men and women's basketball teams have seen great success. If the MAC women win their next 4 region games, they could still achieve the #1 seed in their Region 16 tournament. The MAC men were ranked at #7 in the nation before losing against MSU's West Plains 82-72, which also ended an 18-game winning streak for the Cardinals.
Nighttime Snack will be sponsoring a fundraising talent show on February 21st at the Centene Center to help with the efforts of providing an important service to the students in the Farmington School District. Proceeds for the event will go to the Nighttime Snack program that feeds kids in the school district who do not receive proper daily nutrition. Stephen Barry, one of the event's organizers, gave a preview of the range of performers that were already scheduled to appear during the show. Committed acts are the Barry Brothers, Farmington High School Junior Varsity and Varsity Nightline, Farmington Creative Arts Center, My Beat Bang, Home, Son of a Gun, Elena Grace Berry, Brandy Cowley, and Brook of Ruth. In addition to the show, the evening will include a silent auction. For more information, contact Stephen Barry at 760-4518 or Melissa Pritchett at 315-8412.
The FHS senior class is raising money for the 2015 project graduation and prom. One of the fundraisers is a Zumba dance party. This event will be held on Sunday, February 1st from 2nd to the 4th in the Farmington High School Gymnasium. No dance experience is required. It is only $10 per person and everyone must sign a waiver to participate. There will be plenty of time to participate before the Super Bowl kickoff. There will be special performances by the FHS Nightline Dance Team. In the instance that the event is snowed out, the backup date is Sunday, February 8th.
This week, Farmington High School celebrated their annual Sweetheart competition with a talent show Thursday night. Reporter Randy Scruggs had the chance to talk to the Sweetheart candidate Chloe Robinson before the talent show.
Every year, Farmington High School has a dance for grades 9 through 12. It is the only formal dance that Farmington has besides prom, and it is usually held around Valentine's Day. I spoke with Montana Krause, the student council president, about the details.
We actually are going to have like a whole new Sweetheart dance, totally different than it's ever been before. And we're going to have a theme, and it's going to be Queen of Hearts, and we're going to have Mrs. Dunnigan kind of decorate the entire gym, make it look nice, and so that should be pretty cool. And then it's actually going to be black lights, so we're going to have black lights there, so it's going to be pretty sweet with that. And then we're going to have the same DJ as we had for Homecoming, Exclusive Entertainment, I think is his name. And that should be pretty awesome because I know last year there were issues with the songs. No one was happy with those, but it should be pretty cool this year.
Along with the Sweetheart Dance is a talent show. This is an opportunity for 18 candidates to show off a little bit for the club or activity they were representing. The winner will be announced at 8 o'clock on the night of the dance. I spoke with Chloe Robinson, the FBLA representative, her thoughts on the talent show.
Well, it's just really an honor for me to actually be in the Sweetheart Talent Show and be a candidate and represent FBLA. So honestly, I just feel like I've got just as good of a chance as anybody, you know. It's just, I'm really in it just for the memory making part, and it's just something to look forward to. I'm just so excited to see what I'm up against, you know, to cheer everyone on, and you know, I'm just so excited.
The talent show is going to be Thursday, January 29th at the Truman Auditorium behind me at 7 p.m. and the admission is $5. The dance will be January 31st, the following Saturday, at the high school in the gym. The admission is $10 and will last from 7 to 11. Every student is encouraged to attend and it is expected to be loads of fun. Reporting for Black Knight News, I am Randy Scruggs.
When we come back from the break, measles continue to become a serious issue in the western United States, and an interesting story came out this week about a cat that returned from the dead.
With everything always improving, why is our banking falling behind? With monthly service fees and ATMs that take your money right back. Introducing Kasasa. Free hard-working accounts. You'll earn when you bank and earn when you swipe. And get those ATM fees back in your pocket. Free checking with rewards. Carried locally at Belgrade State Bank. Do you, Kasasa?
Zestier, cheesier, and always something new packed with fresh ingredients. All you can eat for only $5.55. CC's Pizza in Farmington. We'll see you there.
Divorce has many fears. Losing a child doesn't have to be one of them.
Hi, I'm Jim Willis. I've been practicing law in the Farmington area since 1986. Divorce is a very difficult time. You don't have to go through it alone. Please give me the opportunity to help you.
Almost 200 children may have been exposed to measles by an Arizona woman. Before being diagnosed, the woman had visited a Phoenix Children's Hospital urgent care center. It's not known why she was at the facility, but the Maricopa County officials are now reaching out to all the families of the 195 children who may have been exposed. This woman has been linked to a family of 4 whose cases were traced back to the Disneyland visit in California.
The Humane Society of Tampa Bay is caring for a feline they call Bart the Miracle Cat, who was hit by a car, buried, then seemingly returned to life. The owner found the 2 to 3-year-old cat after it was struck by a car on January 15th. Bart was bloodied and stiff, so the owner figured it was dead, so the cat was buried. 5 days later, Bart showed up in the neighbor's yard after digging himself out of his grave. He was weak, dehydrated, and in need of medical attention. Bart had surgery Tuesday to repair his jaw and remove his eye, according to the Humane Society. He came through it fine and is resting comfortably.
Delaware is aiming to be the first state to offer virtual driver's licenses accessed through a secure smartphone app. Jennifer Cohen, the director of the Delaware Division of Motor Vehicles and the governor's nominee for Secretary of Transportation, has stated that Delaware would like to go first and that if it works, then it will be a new option for the citizens. The legislature last week adopted a resolution directing Cohen's agency to study and consider licenses for motorists.
Israel fired a counterattack into Lebanon on Wednesday and promised more after the Hezbollah rocket strike killed 2 Israeli soldiers in the sharpest escalation between the two foes since their war in 2006. Hezbollah, an Iran-backed militant group, said the attack was carried out by the heroic martyrs of the Quneitra in apparent retaliation for Israeli airstrike on the Golan Heights that killed 6 Hezbollah fighters in the Israeli general January 18th. Israel said the strike targeted combatants plotting to attack on Israel. Hezbollah told the United Nations mission in southern Lebanon that it is not seeking to increase tensions with Israel, and its rocket attack satisfies the revenge, according to Israeli news site Arutz Sheva.
Apple is printing money hand over fist. It is now being said that Apple has so much money that it could afford to pay every man, woman, and child in the U.S. $556 each. Selling high-priced hardware is creating a wealth-making machine like the world has never seen. Apple has now amassed a record pile of cash and investments of nearly $178 billion.
With this weekend's Super Bowl, advertisements are always one of the most hyped leading up to Sunday. This year's ads are no different as the cost has continued to rise. Variety recently reported that NBC asked $4.5 million for each 30-second spot in this year's Super Bowl. This is a 12.5% rise from last year. One of the ads that is receiving special attention is the Budweiser's new Super Bowl commercial, Lost Dog. The ad hit the web this weekend, and it's adorable. The minute-long ad tells the tale of a puppy that gets lost but eventually finds its way home. Naturally, his pals, Clydesdales, end up saving him from serious trouble along the way.
When we come back from the break, Black Knight News winter weather reporter Lindsay Grief will take a look at this weekend's winter weather along with a look at the weather for the work week.
America loves a fish fry. And at St. Al's Church, they've been doing it right since the Pope was an altar boy. But you don't have to go to St. Al's for fish that special. Just come on over to Long John Silver's. Rediscover the taste you love. Long John Silver's. We're America's fish fry.
Way, way down near the equator in the land of the tropics where the amazing Arabica tree grows, it can take up to 4 years for a tree to bear cherries. Then there's the picking, the sorting, the wet milling, the dry milling, the sorting again, the grading, the packing, the shipping, the blending, the roasting, the grinding, the taste testing, the taste testing, the taste testing, and finally, the brewing. And that's us, shedding light on the process of our unique blend that is always the perfect cup of McCafe coffee.
Mineral Area College, your next step. Enroll today at mineralarea.edu.
Now at Qdoba Mexican Grill, extras aren't extra. So you can pack your favorite entrees full of flavor. Try something new today at Qdoba Mexican Grill in Farmington.
Choosing from the $4 menu is not for the indecisive. Incredible values await. Behold the original double steak burger meal, the taco salad and chili cheese footlong meals, the garlic double steak burger meal.
What's that sound, Master?
Kung Fu elbow. Try it.
The $4 menu, where all meals are under $4 at Steak and Shake.
Many have been wondering if this weekend's storm will lead to no school on Monday. Let's go to Black Knight weather reporter Lindsay Grief to get the latest update.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Grief with your weather outlook. First, we're going to take a look at our national weather. The Northeast was hit Monday night with massive snowstorm Juno, leaving some meteorologists apologizing for their misinformation regarding the storm. Next, we're going to take a look at our weekend weather. The Alberta Clipper that hit in the Northeast will be rolling into the region Sunday night and into Monday, leaving us with the chance of snow and below freezing temperatures. This may result in no school on Monday. Moving into the work week, on Monday there will be mostly sunny skies with highs in the upper 20s and lows in the low 20s. On Tuesday there will be times of sun and clouds with highs in the low 40s and lows in the low 20s. On Wednesday there will be partly cloudy skies with highs in the upper 30s and lows in the mid-teens. Thursday will be mostly sunny with highs in the low 30s and lows in the upper teens. Moving on to Friday, there will be few clouds with highs in the upper 30s and lows in the low 20s. With your weather outlook from Night Vision Media, I'm Lindsay Grief.
Earlier this week, Emma Watson announced on Twitter that she has been cast for the part of Belle in Disney's live-action Beauty and the Beast. When comparing her to Disney's classic, she has several qualities that make her very similar to Belle. When she sent out the tweet, Watson said, "My 6-year-old self is on the ceiling heart-bursting. Time to start some singing lessons. I can't wait for you to see it."
Watson was not the only news from Disney this week as the internet began to gossip about Chris Pratt possibly becoming the new Indiana Jones. Pratt rose to fame last summer when he played Star-Lord on the blockbuster hit Guardians of the Galaxy. Disney purchased the rights to the future of the franchise last year. When the agreement was reached for Lucasfilms, while Paramount still has partial ownership of the franchise, Disney will lead the future productions while Paramount will take a slice of the profits in the end.
This week, American Sniper continued its success in the box office while still making political noise worldwide. In the Middle East, the film has been shown in several high-profile movie theaters, but after several days of negative chatter around the film, those theaters have since pulled the movie from being shown. Other films that topped the box office charts included The Boy Next Door with Jennifer Lopez and The Wedding Ringer with Kevin Hart.
That's all for this edition of Black Knight News. Don't forget that the Knights basketball team will be taking on their district opponent at Potosi tonight. And we also wanted to congratulate the Farmington Middle School's 8th grade basketball team on their perfect 29-0 with the conference tournament this week. I'm Alexandria McKinnon.
And I'm Jessica Moffit. Have a great Sweetheart weekend.